With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And they can't bring him down. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set, sit, mega. Drill green. Go red. Set, go.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Runs through the contact. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Seahawks at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
No gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Hustle.
And they'll run on third down to Charbonnet. And he's got the first down. Yardage options there on the third down play, and we're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Robinson cuts up the football. It's loose.
He's never thrown, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Come on.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Zoom black. Claw 10. Set.
Robinson up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ready.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
White. Black Ultra. Hut.
Now Lance. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Here we
So
go.
the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Yellow.
They'll bring
Go.
one of the tight ends in motion left.
Fight 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the track of the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, blue. Black shot. Edo blue. Set.
Lance now on 1st down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Hut, hut.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Bijan Robinson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he gets us up to the 34 out of bounds there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here we go, here we
Now
go.
2nd and 3.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. The man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Here we go.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go.
Here's Lance. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Robinson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. Taking it about the 36. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Well, after he punted that ball, he's probably frustrated that they had a sizable return against his punt, but he made amends by stepping up to make the tackle.
Here we go.
Yeah, he made amends and probably covered a few of his teammates who didn't handle it very well, because once the return breaks like that, you're thinking touchdown.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They get him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Rose. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This will be caught. Judy. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
On 1, right?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Yellow, line. Slide through. Blaster, stick. Ready.
Throwing now is Lance. He finds his man complete. That's Price.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got him man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready up. Smack, red. Set.
On first down, Lance. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Ready,
Second
ready.
and 10.
Red, yellow. Claude red. Hey.
And Lance now to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Come on,
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Green jack.
Lance looks to throw again. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything. Opportunity, push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow on play action. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Touchdown. Marvin Mims, 28 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Got it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. From the gun, it's Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
52. Hey,
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Spike, white. Hurry, hurry. Hut, hut.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Price. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burko?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready?
Lance looking to throw it. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here we go.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Barker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
Here we go.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Burrow looking to pass. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Barker. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down at 7.
Here we go. Shot.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Barker. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Mims in motion left. On third down, Burrow. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here we go, here we go.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Jeudy. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, 33 yards. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
And he loses the football the second time. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Second and short now following the fumble. And Lance going to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
And
that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Red, cycle. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Fury, yellow. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end.
Black shot. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Hurry.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Fight.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
Set.
After the sack on first down, Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
On the ready.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Hey.
Now Lance. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
Here we go.
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
17. Hey,
they'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Go red.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Come on,
and now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
10 cycles. Yellow, zoom. Zoom, black. Yellow, go. .52 blaster. Set.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Trey Lance, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
On one, ready?
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10.
Gotta go.
They run the counter. Parker. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They go play action with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Fight 60. Jet.
Here's Lance to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Here we go.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And that is picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the foot. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2.